This is a special shout out to executive producer Kate for sponsoring this reaction. Thank you so much for your sponsorship, and we hope you enjoy the reaction. Thank you again.
Welcome back to another Real Talk EP sponsored reaction. This one is the season finale of Heartstopper Season 1, episode number 8. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to keep telling all their friends that we making NFL moves over here. Thank you.
Shout out to executive producer Kate for sponsoring this reaction. We really appreciate it. Let's get to the season 1 finale of Heartstoppers right now.
Yeah, go. Just gonna make some beats. Making beats with real John. Okay, it's a Tuesday.
You're being very loud.
Can I have my headphones on?
Yeah, but you're still hitting the drums very loudly and I can hear it through the wall.
Fine. Sorry.
I got my headphones on.
Are you
Motherfucker.
angry at anything in
You
particular?
know how the drums
Or
work?
have you decided to finally have a rebellious phase? Did something happen?
Didn't you hear about Harry Green's fight with Nick and Tao? Both my fault, by the way.
Yeah, I'm like 95% sure they were both Harry's fault and I wasn't even there. What's going on?
Before I met Nick, I was sort of going out with this other guy. I liked him, but he made me feel like I was ruining his life. Like he didn't want me to even exist. And now Nick's lost all his friends. He's getting into fights because of me. And I just feel like maybe I do just ruin people's lives. It'd be better if I didn't exist.
Oh, that boy, that's stupid. First of all, look at what the two things you just tried to compare.
You're not ruining my life.
Thanks.
Your
I
sister
could
like
make
a
us some
damn
pizza for dinner.
guardian angel.
Would that help?
I'm not very hungry. I might just eat later.
Okay.
This is homeroom.
Tao? I heard Harry got suspended for fighting, so that's good. He said he doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay, year 10s. Before we start today's lesson, I'll be
You
told
heard
to
it, though.
remind you all
Why you not
about
tell your boy, man?
Literally, it needs to be one of your best friends.
that's
And everybody else knows that's so,
Make
like...
sure you
That's
all
stupid.
sign up for an event by Thursday.
We could all do the javelin again, like last year.
You're on the rugby team.
What? So?
The rugby team always do the sports day rugby match. So I don't think we can do the same event this year.
If all your words to him ain't bro, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey. Hey. Did you want to get lunch together? I can't. Sorry.
Now you been a lame man.
Remember, he was gonna break up with him right before he got into the fight, babe.
Come in. Charlie.
Why? Because he thought he was ruining his life, right? Yeah, but he been a lame.
I think I'm gonna quit the rugby team.
Why?
I just don't think rugby's for me.
Have the boys been giving you a hard time? Do I need to talk to anyone?
No,
Literally.
it's just me.
god. Is Nick is trying to talk to Tao? Because I literally think this is adorable.
TAO.
Where's Charlie?
I need to talk to you, bro.
I thought he'd be here. I thought he was eating with you.
Charlie avoiding you too.
I'm avoiding him.
Why?
Because I'm pissed off with him.
Oh.
Charlie's my friend. I was so worried about him joining the rugby team and becoming friends with you because I knew that he'd get picked on by some of the idiots in your year. And guess what? He did. I'm done trying to protect him when he's forgotten I exist. Like, I deserve to be appreciated. If you just told me that you two were going out, like, maybe I would have done things differently. Maybe I would have stayed more low-key and Harry would have left us alone.
I think Charlie might be nervous about telling you because he really cares about your opinion. Because he loves you a lot.
This is so good.
Yeah.
No.
I'll believe that when I actually see it.
Oh, you remind you of Tao.
Why is he avoiding
You
you?
remind somebody?
I think maybe he's finding it hard having to lie to people about us. He's not angry about me being in the closet or anything, like, he knows I'm not ready to come out.
What you waiting on?
What's about to happen?
Yeah, where we going? That's some season finale shit right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it.
Appreciate the little squinty eyes you're doing in your eyes.
So, are you going to tell Nick Nelson that he has to do the match?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
No, I'm good.
I don't want to break up. I know people have hurt you, and you feel like I'd be better off without you, but I need you to know that my life is way better because I met you.
You don't have to say that.
I do,
I do,
and I'll
goddamn it.
keep on saying it until you
Right.
believe me.
Goddamn it.
I don't care about getting into fights or pissing off my mates or anything like that. It's all worth it to be with you. I mean, you are the kindest, most thoughtful and caring and an amazing person in the whole world. And if you really want to break up, then I would respect your decision, but I want us to be together.
Nick.
You're my favourite person.
Nick.
I need you to believe me.
Nick. I believe you. I believe you.
He's like, you're my favorite person.
We're in the corridor. Oh. So what?
So what?
You free on Sunday?
Oh, your friend Sunlight?
Sunday, baby.
Oh.
How can you tell me where we're going?
No?
I don't think I've ever been in this direction.
We're nearly there, I promise.
Nearly there.
Seagulls? Oh my god! The beach! Surprise! Oh my god!
Surprise!
I was thinking, what if I came out?
You already did, though.
Do you really want
Yeah,
to?
me, I don't know if you
I
know.
really want to. I know I've been pretty unsure.
Oh, you gotta tell his
of
mama,
everything
though.
for a while, but like,
I mean, he didn't do anything but grab him and walk off, you
I
know?
don't want to have to.
Everybody gonna be like, I already know what that is.
Platonic
But his mama, though.
BFFs.
He gotta tell his mama.
I'm not saying I want to have a public announcement or anything, but I want to tell the people who matter. And I want you to be able to tell people too. Oh my God,
Your
I
mama
like
gonna
you
be
so
like, boy,
much.
I already know. I just wait for you to come tell me.
And I love liking you.
I love liking you. That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
I like Charlie Springs in a romantic way, not just a friend way.
I love how he says, I like you so much, and I love how much I like liking you,
Yeah.
you know?
I never thought this would happen to me.
Yeah, just don't be a psycho. Like, don't be possessive. Like, let's calm down. Alright? Don't be too crazy with this.
Nick,
Yeah?
does this mean we're boyfriends?
Calm down,
Babe, you were thinking
Yes.
anxious thoughts too.
Is that already established the last 10 times
Oh,
we made
yeah.
out? Oh,
Don't be a psycho.
Yeah?
babe. No, I just want him don't be
I don't even
too
know.
obsessive, man.
Confirmed it. Why are we like this? What are you doing?
you're my boyfriend! I'm your boyfriend! You're boyfriend!
Dad, not me! Stop it!
Okay, I think we're wet enough now.
You look very smiley. You had a good day.
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel
Me and
nervous.
Charlie's like my best friend.
If you're going to ask if you can come on our Menorca holiday this year, the answer's no, because I've already booked the ticket.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Menorca.
Is he like your best friend? Your friend, best friend? Ooh, your boyfriend.
He's my boyfriend.
Ooh, finally.
Charlie's my boyfriend. I still like girls, but I like boys too. And me and Charlie, we're going out. And I just wanted you to know.
Oh, baby. Oh, thank you for telling me.
Thank you for telling me.
I'm sorry if I ever made you feel like you couldn't tell me that. You don't have to say you like girls if you don't.
No.
Yeah, you gotta say it like girls if you don't.
Not just guys. It's called bisexuality.
Okay.
I've heard of that.
I don't know if you've heard of that.
Alright,
Century. How long have you known?
Well, me and Charlie started going out a couple months ago, but I started liking him way before that.
Oh, I love you.
Yay!
There we go.
I started liking you way before that day.
She did a great job as a mom.
Yeah.
Great job.
She wins at a mom.
They see us holding hands and kissing.
We
they gonna
together.
know what it is. Yeah, they gonna know what it is. All right, that was the season finale, a wonderful season finale of Heartstoppers, and that ending was very good. I was waiting to see how Nick's mom was gonna react to this, and in true fashion, as a professional actress as she is, she could not bring it more elevated than she did, but to make me feel like, yeah, that's what a true realistic mom would be like on there. You didn't have to say you like girls if you really like girls. Like she just being a mom.
And she's just happy that she like as a son.
Yeah, she's just happy. I'm just happy. You know, she could have thrown out there too. Like I already knew, but she didn't even do that. She's so classy. She was just like, how long have you known? Right?
And it reminds me too when she's like, you seem more like yourself.
Yeah,
Charlie.
Like she know,
like,
you know,
so
look,
sweet.
bro, you know the moms be knowing. Shout out to all the
sweet.
moms out there in these streets. Look at it. Moms be knowing all day, 100%. And I like the way it went down. This whole episode went down like a season finale for sure, right? All the loose ends have been tied up, right? Friends have been made up, all that. I do feel sad for Tao and the other girl, right, who was trying to like.
But I think that
she didn't say it though.
It's
she
open-ended.
It's open-ended, but
to where you can explore that next season.
And Tao did have to look like, oh, I thought she was gonna say something to me, or this is gonna be a moment.
Or he recognized too. He's like, hold up, do I have feelings?
Yeah, this is gonna be a moment.
And she's been having feelings the whole time, so like.
So yeah, so I mean that's open-ended right there for sure. I like how Nick was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and stand up for this and do it, like, cause I was about to be annoyed about this whole thing, like. Let's do this. It's 2022 we talking about right now. Like, let's just like we know these youngsters, millennials, Gen Xers. They ain't got no damn feelings. You know what I'm saying? They would go out there and do what they gotta do. And I'm glad this episode made it seem like, look there, we're just gonna do it. And if anybody feel like they feel. You know what I mean? Even the girls. Right? Who did it? Like we doing this here at the Olympics, and that is just what it is. So I had a really enjoyable time with this whole season right here, from the ramp up to the build up, and a very good finish. That's how you're supposed to do it on the love story that we got. And you know, I can't say nothing but good things about it. So great job picking it, and I'm glad I got a chance to watch it and experience it. And look, I cannot wait to see what you pick next. Thank you.
Shout out again to executive producer Kate for sponsoring this reaction, and thank you for everybody else who sponsored a Heartstopper reaction to get to this point. The entire season was sponsored. It was never voted in. So we appreciate everybody getting us all the way through season 1. I absolutely adore it. It's very refreshing. I think we've said that multiple times. You guys have commented multiple times as well about just like I feel like the anxiety you have in watching a series based on this specific plot, because we've seen so many movies and so many shows where it goes very negatively. So like I'm constantly like scared for Charlie. Literally the entire movie I'm scared for, or the entire series I'm scared for Charlie. But Charlie and Nick, just as characters in of themselves, were so refreshing and uplifting, and everybody, honestly, everybody that's in their dynamic was just really well casted. I can't say enough good things, though, specifically about Charlie and Nick. As far as the finale goes, I loved it so much. I love that, to me, which just shows, again, the level of, like, care that Nick has, that Nick, without it having felt any pressure or whatever the case is, went to have a conversation with Tao directly, knowing that that's where the contention is in Charlie's relationship, and that's one of his closest friends. And the fact that Tao and Nick were able to have such a good conversation at the onset of this episode, and clearly articulating how much each of them care about Charlie, and how each of them recognize what Charlie means to each of them. I just thought it was so well written to have that opening of this episode, because that's been like been just a contentious situation with Charlie
Yeah.
and Tao. So I love that so much. I loved seeing Tao explore the relationship with a girl who I can't think of her name right now. But I thought, like, that's definitely leaving space for growth in season 2, because, like, that
Yeah.
I'm expecting a
Yeah.
season 2, so I'm curious to see how that plays out. But I think, like, the subtlety of their friendship, and honestly, it's probably Tao also getting to a point where he's not freaking out and stressing out about Charlie, that he can finally think for himself, and that opens up the possibility of relationships for himself. So I just thought it was well paced in that sense, and the fact that that didn't get all the way there in this first season, I think makes a lot of sense. So I appreciate the writing. I loved Nick recognizing in the game that, like, he got to a point where he's just like, he's been hearing all this. He hears how Charlie's constantly abusing himself, essentially thinking he's worthless, and that he wanted to pull him aside and, like, clearly articulate where his worth is. I thought that was very sweet. And then, yeah, the Olivia Colman part at the end as Nick's mom and him coming out, it just gave me all the feels. I was lost my mind. She's so subtle in her acting, and yet she only had, like, a tiny part of this entire season, but all the parts I felt like created this specific scene and having the impact that it did, which I really loved. So I loved everything about this first season. It's so cute. I love the comic book effects as well, which makes it creative and distinctive and different in that retrospect too. And excited at the prospect of potentially seeing a season 2, and I hope they do it, because, like, this is just a very refreshing, uplifting, moving, and make your heart melt to a million pieces type of show. So thank you, Kate, for sponsoring the finale.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk EP-sponsored finale of Heartstoppers Season 1. And until next time, people, peace.